Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come a little closer. Don't worry, I saved you a seat. Tonight, we're not rushing anything. Just you, me, and a little bit of magic. Tonight, we're not rushing anything. Just you, me, and a little bit of magic. Can you hear that? Everything's fresh, warm, just waiting. Perfect. You see that? Hi everyone, welcome back to Ava Moon. Tonight I thought we could do something relaxing and a little bit personal. I'm going to show you what's inside my purse, and some of these things actually have little stories behind them. And yes, some of them probably shouldn't still be in here. Oh, this bracelet has been in my purse for way longer than it should have been. I took it off one day because it kept sliding down my wrist, and I told myself I'd put it back on later. That was about 3 months ago. But I keep it because it was a gift, and every time I see it, I remember the day I got it. This little mirror has been through everything with me. You know those moments when you walk past a window and suddenly realize your hair has been doing its own thing all day? Okay, now we're getting to the makeup section. This lipstick is probably the most used thing in this purse. Let's try it. Okay, I still love this color. I bought this one after standing in a store for 15 minutes trying to decide between 3 almost identical shades of lipstick. Shh, let's make this quiet and relaxing. Pulling out the blush now and applying it gently to my skin. It's the kind of color that makes you look like you actually slept 8 hours. Okay, ASMR moment. Brush, brush, brush. Those are just a few of the things that travel with me every day. Little things, little stories, and a little bit of makeup. I'll see you in the next Ava Moon video. Tomorrow's video, I will answer questions about myself. You came back. I thought you might. Some stories don't like being heard in daylight. Tonight's story begins with something simple. A letter, not unusual, except this one was waiting. It wasn't delivered. It wasn't mailed. It was already on her desk. She had just come home. Keys dropped into a bowl, shoes kicked off, lights still off because she preferred the dark. And there it was. Like it had been placed there carefully, deliberately. She didn't live with anyone. She hadn't had visitors. And the windows were locked. Her name was written across the front, in her handwriting. She knew it instantly. Not similar, not close, exact. She told herself not to panic. Because panic is loud, and whatever left this felt quiet. She sat down, and she stared at it for a long time, opening the letter. The seal cracked too easily. She expected nonsense, a prank, a mistake. But the first line said, "You need to stop looking for answers." And that's where I'm going to leave you for now. Don't worry, I'll be back to read the rest, to explore what happens next. Tonight, let's just close our eyes for a moment, feel the soft in the story waiting patiently for us to return. Until next time, it's Ava Moon. Love you to the moon and back. Hi, you came back. I hoped you would. I know we stopped early last time. Before we continue, take a breath with me. That's better. It's quiet again tonight. Perfect for secrets. But the first line said, You need to stop looking for answers. And she froze, deeper mystery. She had been looking for answers about the dreams every night. The same hallway, long, narrow, no windows, and a door at the end. She never reached it. She always woke up just before touching the handle. She kept reading. The second line, the door will not stay closed much longer. She hadn't told anyone about the door. No one. At the bottom of the page was tomorrow's date. And beneath it, you must not open it. She stared at that line because in her dream she never had a choice. She flipped the paper over, blank, except for an imprint. She held the letter next to her desk lamp, and faintly she could see words pressed into the paper. You already tried to ignore this. It didn't work. Nothing out of place, except she couldn't remember coming home. She looked around her apartment. She couldn't remember unlocking the door, and for just a moment, she wasn't sure Curry if she had woken up at all. Some things knock once, and some things wait. Sleep carefully. Welcome to ASMR. Take a moment to relax, breathe slowly, and enjoy the calm. There is nothing save the selfish heart of man that lives unto itself. No bird that cleaves the air, no animal that moves upon the ground but ministers to some other life. There is no leaf of the forest or lowly blade of grass but has its ministry. Every tree and shrub and leaf pours forth that element of life without which neither man nor animal could live. The flowers breathe fragrance and unfold their beauty and blessing to the world. The sun sheds its light to gladden 1,000 worlds. The ocean, itself the source of all our springs and fountains, receives the streams from every land but takes to give. The mists ascending from its bosom fall in showers to water the earth, that it may bring forth and bud. Hey everyone, it's Ava. Welcome back. Shh. I know. It's been a little while since I posted. So I thought, why not do a little catch-up video while also giving you some relaxing sounds? I actually wrote down a few things that happened since my last upload. I've also been working on improving my videos. Better lighting, better microphones, maybe even more animations like these. Yeah, the editor had a lot of fun with this one. Another update. I've been reading all your comments. And some of you requested more role plays. I'm definitely planning those. I also started experimenting with different sounds. Tick, 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 tick. Some relaxing, some weird. This sound might be one of my favorites. It's calming, kind of like ocean waves. Tap, 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 tap. But seriously, thank you for sticking around, even when I disappear for a bit. Shh, shh, shh. You guys are the reason this channel is still growing.